Good morning to everyone. I hope everyone had a good weekend. I hope you're all in the best of health and I hope you're all doing well in life. Welcome to my channel, guys. Joey Barnett TV. I'm currently at the hospital with my missus. She's got an appointment with a gastric team, so yeah, I'm just sitting up the hospital and I thought I'd just have a quick chat with you guys. Let me spin the camera around and I'll show you this Sam. So yeah, just in the hospital, and I thought I'd come over in the corner, nice and quiet, and have a little chat with you. And I want to have a little chat about Decca Heggie. Now, the reason why I'm talking about Decca is because I'm trying to get this phone like so straight. Yeah, the reason why I'm talking about Decca is because he's the talk of YouTube, and every single person across YouTube is aware of what's going on. Now, if They do say that you can only judge a fighter by his last fight. So judging Decca by his last fight, to me, it looks like game over for him. But judging him off the fight previously with Dean, and especially with DC, I mean, if you watch that DC fight, it's completely and utterly different ball game. And judging him from the DC fight, you would say Decca was an animal. But now, you know, looking at him now, it's a completely different story. This is probably down to medication, pills. He says he's had breakdowns. He says he's suffering from mental health, depression and everything else. But I mean, yeah, I can't get my head around the fact that, you know, going into a fight, especially a bare knuckle fight too, you'd want to take medication. That's really mocked everyone across the bare knuckle world, and across many other like platforms too. You know, fancy coming on YouTube actually confessing to asking for Valium before a fight. That's why I'm doing this video, because it's hard for me to believe. But yeah, you're watching Decca the same as I'm watching him, and all I can see is him slowly but surely going down the pan. You know. Why would you stop something what you're good at, like bare knuckle boxing, and go into an MMA fight when you've never done that in your life, you know? And yeah, coming out of all mad excuses after he lost the fight about it was all set up, and obviously, you know, he's not a very liked person across YouTube, so you know, you've just got to read between the lines. He probably was right, Decca, when he said, you know, certain things on his last video. I'm not going to implicate other people on it, but what I can say is, you know, it's pretty shocking to hear it come from him, especially someone from the bare knuckle boxing world, that they're taking medication before a fight. So was that the case with all these last previous fights? Is that the case? Because he says, you know, he gets off on when he's being hurt, when he sees blood, and when he's in pain, and that's really strange to me. You know, the art of boxing is to hit and not be hit. Use your feet, be good with your feet. But yeah, he was completely outclassed and completely out of his comfort zone. And if anyone knows why, you know, he would go from bare knuckle boxing into MMA, please tell me. But what I think it is personally is he's carrying quite a lot of baggage. He's got quite a lot of guilt for some reason, and maybe that's his way of being punished. You know, maybe that's his way of letting his viewers and you on his channel know that this is how he's paying the price for what he'd done previously years ago. Because this